Okay, so whereabouts should you pluck the strings and where to position your arm on the body of the guitar? Well, firstly, there's various different types of electric and acoustic guitars, different shapes and sizes. So the following 3 chapters have got different guitars, so if you use the one which most closely resembles your own, basically. So this one is a Fender Stratocaster, and it's got 3 pickups, which is quite important because it's going to help us to decide whereabouts we pluck the strings. So firstly, this top corner of the guitar here, this is tapered away, and this allows me to bring my arm across diagonally and approach the strings like that. Now what I'm doing is I'm going to be resting or anchoring fingers 3 and 4 of my picking hand just below the strings, like so. Now this is quite important because we don't want to be looking at our picking when we're playing, our picking hand when we're playing. Any decent guitarist can basically play without looking at this hand, so it's quite useful that you get used to it to start with. So if we go to the close-up, I'll go through all that again. So basically, top corner of the guitar, bringing my arm diagonally across like this, approaching the strings, resting just below string 1 and plucking close to the middle pickup, and resting my hand in a position that allows me comfortably to pluck through strings 1 to 6. Okay, so another type of electric guitar, this one is a Gibson Les Paul Jr. A slightly rounder body, but more importantly it's only got 2 pickups on it, and this is going to help us to decide whereabouts to pluck the strings. So firstly, top corner of the guitar, I'm reaching across with my forearm, approaching the strings diagonally, and I want to be aiming to be plucking close to the bridge pickup, like so. Now also what I'm doing is I'm anchoring my picking hand on the body of the guitar, just close to string 1. Because you don't want to look at your picking hand when you're playing, basically. Any decent guitarist is able to play without looking at this hand, so the sooner you get used to it the better. So if we just go to the close-up, and I'll go through that again. So top corner of the guitar, reaching across diagonally like so, and anchoring my picking hand just below string 1 and aiming to pluck the strings close to the bridge pickup like so. Okay, so we've got a steel string acoustic guitar here, and the body's definitely bigger and thicker than the electrics. So we've also got a sound hole, this hole in the middle of the guitar. Now this is quite important because it's going to help to decide where to position our hand when we're plucking the strings. So firstly, this top corner of the guitar here, I'm reaching across like so, approaching the strings diagonally, and I want to be aiming to pluck the strings just close to the edge of the sound hole like this. And also what I'm doing is I'm anchoring my picking hand just on the body of the guitar, lightly resting fingers 3 and 4 on the body of the guitar, just close to string 1, the top string. Because basically you don't want to look at your picking hand when you're playing. Any decent guitarist can play without looking at the picking hand, so it's quite a good idea if you get used to doing it as soon as possible, basically. So if we go to the close-up, I'll just go through all that again. So top corner of the guitar, I'm approaching the strings diagonally like so, and anchoring my 3rd and 4th fingers just below string 1 and plucking just close to the edge of the sound hole so that I can comfortably play through strings 1 to 6.